I always do this. My daughter's like, why do I always do this? Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. And I'm gonna be doing a 24-hour reading challenge. Finally, I know it is currently 3:30, Friday, June 16th. I'm gonna be doing the timer method because I don't think that I can stay up for 24 hours, even though it's literally 3 in the morning. I haven't slept. I don't know why. I just have so much energy right now, and I'm just taking advantage of that energy and reading. I just read a little bit of Akabor. This is the book that I'm currently reading. I am that much into it. I'm on chapter 13 of Akabor. Oh my god, it's getting so good. It's getting super good. I just can't put it down now that everybody's just asleep and the house is so quiet. I just wanted to come out here and read. My fiance just left for work, so I just stayed up. We're doing a 24-hour reading challenge. What? Let's just get on with the video. Let's see how many books I can read in 24 hours. Period. Alright, you guys, I'm gonna stop here. It's currently 4:09 in the morning. I feel like I should really just take a little nap because I have to wake up early because my mom's gonna get here tomorrow. So I want to at least sleep around like 4 hours so I can function tomorrow. I read to chapter 15 and chapter 14. Wow, that was very steamy and hot. If you know, you know, but damn. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Or I guess in a couple hours because it's already morning. Hi guys, so it's gonna be a little update. I just read a little bit here by the pool. Sorry if it's a little too loud. There's a waterfall behind me and there's like been people in and out, so hopefully nobody walks in. But I think we hit like an hour and so minutes, like an hour and 30 minutes. I didn't know how difficult this is going to be. I feel like I've been reading a lot and I've made no progress. I've only been reading A Court of Thieves and Ruin. I've made it to page 159 in this book. Oh my god, it's like super hot out here. But I did bring other books with me to see if I can like read another genre or other books just to kind of like make it seem like I'm progressing and just reading other books. So the books that I bought with me is Mexican Gothic. I've been wanting to read this book but just haven't picked it up. I have no idea what this is about. It says, from the author of Gods of Light and Shadow comes a reimagining of the classic Gothic court novel, a story about an isolated mansion in 1950s Mexico. The brave socialite drawn to its treacherous secret. After receiving a frantic letter from the newlywed cousin Naomi, okay, I can't remember what this is about. Naomi's only plays his son. He has to be hidden dark secret. Begins to unearth stories of violence and madness. She is slowly drawn into a terrific yet seductive world, a world that may be impossible to escape. I picked this one because, as you can see, it's really not that thick. It's like 300 pages. So, and then there's this one, House on Abigail Lane. I think I might read this one just because it is just so short. It says, from the outside, it's like an ordinary American home, but since it's constructed in 1956, people have vanished as soon as they go upstairs. The only clues and things they leave behind: a wedding ring, a phone, and eye. In its 60-year history, a record number of strange events have been attributed to the house, from the neighbors waking up to find themselves standing in the yard outside, the very man who vanished before a police officer's eyes, the animals gathering in the yard as if summoned, the people who speak in reverse, the lights and sounds, the music, the grass dying overnight, and the 10-foot clown on the front door. It's like not even 100 pages long. So maybe I'll just pick that up for a little quick. I also got I'm thinking of ending things. I've also been wanting to read this one because it's also on Netflix, and it's another little horror book. I don't know what it's about, and I kind of just want to leave it that way. I just love going into books blind, as you guys already know. To switch it up, I got a little romance book, The Dead Romantics. I think this is a romance book, just to give me something different, you know. I just don't want to read Akawar in this whole video. And also the guest list. If I read this book, it would be my first Lucy Foley book. I think I made my choice. I really want to read this one, The House on Abigail Lane. Let's read this one. Remember, I can buy myself flowers. I'm gonna stop here because it's really hot. People are like cleaning and the gardeners are here and it's just weird. So I'm gonna just head back home. Update, you guys, I finished The House on Abigail Lane. This book was very interesting. It was super creepy, very scary, and at times it kind of read like I was reading an article online. It was weird. I've never read a book like this. Very intriguing, interesting, and different. I gave this book a 3 stars. Didn't love it, didn't hate it. It was a fun little read. Now I don't know what to pick up, if I should pick up Akawar or just a different book in general. It's always hard to pick up because I just don't know what kind of genre I'm gearing towards. Hopefully I can stay up longer. I'm feeling very tired. I've been up since, I don't even know. I got like 2 hours of sleep last night. My daughter's still awake. I really want to just knock off as much time as I can now because I don't want this video to be a whole week long. Just pick up Akawar and I'm just gonna read a little bit of this. Sorry, my daughter's making lots of noise. She's not going to sleep, you guys. We're just gonna pull an all-nighter together. Shh. Yeah, I'm gonna just read some Akawar before bed, and yeah.
I think
Oh boy. You know, I know you're making up the truth. Why can't I go before I lose my cool? I love you even if it's difficult. Don't worry just because I need to leave. Don't mean I'm sick of us, of you and me. I'm just not good at showing sympathy. Give me a break. I'm not angry anymore, just a little bit let down. I'm not angry anymore, just a little upset now. Cause I wanna be better than I was before, but I can't do it if we don't mature. Not angry anymore, just a little bit let down. I love the way you look me in the eyes when you joke.
Why are my cats so crazy at night? I feel like I haven't made an update in a very long time. We had a very busy day, as you guys already saw. We went to downtown LA and oh my god, I swear my cats. You guys, hey, you guys. As I was saying, we went to downtown LA and we kind of celebrated Father's Day yesterday. because Father's Day is tomorrow, and Sundays we kind of just like to have a very chill day. I did read a lot as well. I'll insert the time I have left on the timer. I did read a big old chunk of Akabor. I'm on chapter 22. I make videos at night. My daughter won't be bothering me, but then I have these two. Okay, I'm back. I had to put my cats away because they were like literally knocking over my tripod. They're so crazy. As I was saying, I read a whole chunk of Akabor. Oh my god, that book is getting so good. I'm kind of addicted to it and I can't put it down. I forced myself to start another book just so this whole video just won't be a reading vlog of me just reading Akabor. I did pick up Icebreakers. Now, I kind of DNF'd this book, not because I didn't like it, any of those reasons. I just kind of was in a reading slump, not because of this book. I was just not in the mood to read. So I read it. I got like literally close to the end. I put it down and I just never picked it back up. It is a really good book. Don't think that this book got me in a reading slump or anything, or I didn't like it. I was just not in the right headspace. So because I did DNF it, I would see it on my shelf and it was just like calling me like,
Abby, why did you put me down? Like, why don't you want to read me anymore? Is it me?
So I was like, all right, fine. Like, I'm gonna pick you up and I'm gonna finish you because we're not gonna DNF books in this channel. Just kidding. I shouldn't say that. I've read some of it and we're gonna obviously finish it in this video. I'm on page 328. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I think I want to make these types of videos, this 24-hour reading challenge, every month because it's so fun. I feel like I'm just so dedicated to reading. Like, all I'm thinking about is, okay, read, get a good chunk of time just out of the timer. And I feel like it's just like forcing me to read, but in a good way, not in like a bad way, you know? I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, beautiful people. I just woke up. If it looks like I look weird, I just woke up. Yesterday I did finish Icebreaker. 4 stars. I give that book a high 4 star, 4.75. That book at the end got me like my eyes tearing up. It was so good. I am so happy and glad that I finished it. I can't believe I almost DNF'd this book. Like, shocker, you know? I did start Then There Were None by Agatha Christie. I am not really almost halfway, but I'm like 50 pages into this book. It was a little hard to get into it in the beginning. Once you get to like chapter 4, it starts to make much more sense and you're like, oh, okay, I understand now. Because it's since it's written old, it was like written a long time ago, I believe. I don't even know when this book was published. It was published in 1939. It's like written very old-fashionedly, and it was kind of hard for me to understand at the beginning. I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna have a really hard time with this book. But once you get to like chapter 4, well, actually a little bit before chapter 4, you start understanding everything and you start getting used to how she writes, basically. And it's starting to get really good. It's starting to like creep me out a little bit. Oh, and I'm also gonna put up the time here, how much time we do have left, or the time I have left on this challenge. After finished with this book, I think I'm gonna just pick up Akabor and see how much I can get done with that book before my timer ends. Now we're just reading And There Were None by Agatha Christie, the Queen of Mystery. Little update, much needed update. I'm kind of whispering because my baby is asleep right now, but I am reading now A Court of Winds and Ruin. I did finish Then There Were None by Agatha Christie. I am having an energy drink because I do want to stay up a little later tonight. I am that much into the book. I'm on chapter 22. I know I probably won't be able to finish this book by the end of this readathon, but we're so close to the end. I'm so excited. So we're at Target with my sister. Y'all know what section we're going to? The book. Where the book's at. Oh, I need that book. I do. Oh yeah, I heard it's good. Is it really good though? They changed the cover. No, that was not cute. Honestly, I'm not even looking forward. She said it's good. She watched the movie already? It's a show, dude. It's like an 8-part show or something. Correct me if I'm wrong. Honestly, because I want to pick a book to end the readathon. My sister told me that I should just read another book. Honestly, V.E. Schwab. She loves anything V.E. Schwab. So. Dude, no, I don't. Oh yeah. Change my rating. I know which book you should read 100%. You read that one? Dude, this book made me cry. Damaged people recognize damaged people. It's a club you don't want a membership to. Period. Guys, we finally did it. I finished a 24-hour readathon. It was actually super fun. I can't wait to make another readathon. So let's do a little recap of all of the books that I read. The first book that I started reading was Akabor. I didn't end up finishing this book in this vlog, as I knew that I wasn't going to finish it, but I did get very far into it. I got to page 294. The next book I read, I think it was this one, The House on Abigail Lane. I did give this book a 3 stars. It wasn't anything crazy. I didn't love it, but it was still a nice, fun, creepy little read. Then, Icebreakers, I gave this a 4 stars. This was a book that I was very glad that I finished, so I'm glad I got this out of the way. And then I read And Then There Were None by Agatha Christie. If I were to read this when this book first published, I think I would have gave it a 5 stars. I don't think I like Agatha Christie's writing. I don't really know the characters at all, so when they were saying this person and that person, I was kind of like lost and confused. Did give this book a 3 stars. The premise of this book was really good. I just didn't like the writing style. And then I read We Were Liars by E. Harloff. I gave this book 3 stars. I enjoyed it. Wasn't anything crazy. Little twist did shock me a little bit. It was a good read overall. That was it. Those are all the books I read on this 24-hour readathon. It was so much fun, you guys. Thank you everyone for watching this video. If you made it to the end, I did make a book talk recently, like literally yesterday. So if you would like, go follow me over there on my book talk, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.